I'm out here on the abandoned railroad right now. I have the waterproof poncho on, and it is working really well so far. I'm staying nice and dry, except for right now when I am using my iPhone to film, and it is looking really amazing out here. Although this snow is all supposed to disappear within a matter of hours right now. It's gonna start raining here any moment. It's kind of doing a half and half right now, so everything's sticking and freezing, but it makes it look absolutely incredible. I don't know how well you all can hear me right now with this waterproof enclosure on. This is pretty insane though. On the other side of the tracks here is a pond, and you can see here the incredible flooding that's happened on the other side, and it's just going to get worse now as the day goes on. So far the protection is working really well though. You can see over here the rotting railroad ties that are left over. Hoping to find some more relics as well. Let me know what you guys are thinking of this series. If you like these adventures out in the bad weather, the storms, the snow, the flooding. Let me know in the comments below what you're thinking of all this. Under this tree, I'm just still not protected. It's coming down straight through without these leaves. It is really just pounding me. And it's like somewhere between sleet and ice. It feels and sounds solid when it hits, but then it just runs right off. You can see this bad little pitfall here that if you're not paying attention could really, really mess up your day. It might be a piece of an old drainage pipe that was running underneath the railroad line, because I can hear running water that's trying to escape from the floods. My first battery's almost already dead on the GoPro. I've been doing a lot of filming so far, but luckily I brought another one with me here. I've still got my iPhone with me, but it's going to be really difficult getting that out right now, as you can probably tell. around here. There's actually a geocache. I can't remember exactly where it is. If I can find it, that'd be really amazing. I do have a GPS on my phone on me right now, but I'm not sure I really want to take it out and mess with it with the bad weather like this. But let's look around and see if we can see anything. If so, I'll check it out. It's actually getting hot, and all that I have on underneath of this is just a hoodie, and then this handy little hat here. But together they work so well that I would not want a winter coat on right now. I'm seeing a trail going down here. No sign of any geocache yet, though. So far I'm surviving. I've walked a couple miles now, and I'm still feeling warm. Anytime my arms get wet holding the camera or the phone like I'm doing now, then I just slip it inside the poncho for a minute and it actually warms up and starts to dry. This is doing incredibly well. I know I keep saying that, but that really describes it. There is another big pile of railroad ties that they've just kind of pushed aside and thrown into the woods to discard when they were taking the tracks up here years and years ago. See just how flooded the woods are around here too. It is epic levels this year. What an amazing time out here though. This is one of the funnest things I've ever done in terms of exploring. I've got to do this more often. The only problem now is my head mount is soaked from getting those cool underwater shots. And it's about 35 degrees right now, and everything is flash freezing. But as I said, the rain is coming right now, and so even as I'm looking, I'm seeing a lot of it melt away. I think I might cut into this public park that is adjacent to the railroad line coming up here and seek a little bit of shelter so I can change the battery, wring out my sleeves and the head mount a little bit. watch, but they have people that sit in the park, rain or shine. I'm not sure exactly why, but then sometimes they come up and they ask you these strangest questions and then walk around with you. But one of them is sitting up there right now. It could just be some sort of neighborhood watch. I just don't feel like dealing with it right now. Almost 45 minutes later, I believe, and almost 20 minutes of footage later, the GoPro is still going strong on the first battery. So I don't know what's happening right now, but this thing is lasting super long, even though it's cold weather out. And lithium-ion batteries are not known for doing well in cold weather. And this right here, which is just a park trail, has turned into a little makeshift stream to divert the floodwaters. This is one crazy year. And incredibly, my feet are soaked, but they still feel warm, like really warm. So I'm just gonna keep going. But yeah, the one time I was here, this guy comes up and he starts asking me all these questions. And it's like he almost started trying to like hang out with me, and just, you know, every time I would move to go take pictures in another area, he'd move right behind me. And even when I left, he just hopped in his truck and he left too. Now, if it was somebody who was just looking for a friend, that's absolutely cool. Just a bizarre situation, I don't know. But like I said, somebody's there, rain or shine. No matter what the condition of the park is, there's always somebody just sitting there waiting. I know I'm near the Geocache again. I really think they might have removed it though. I'm trying to hike to some shelter, but I wanted to show you this here. Found just one remaining little piece of metal with a railroad spike still driven in it. I don't know if it's probably been moved and inserted into that hole, but I just thought that was kind of neat that it's still sitting here. I think I can find enough shelter down here, and what I'm going to do is just cover my camera with the poncho, and then I'm going to try and change the battery that way. And I swear that I'm near this geocache. Seems like good enough shelter right here. I wanted to show you this too. That's an expended shotgun cartridge right there. So you don't always know who you're gonna run into in these parts. So you gotta be careful. Now it could just be hunters, but they're not supposed to be hunting in this location anyway. So again, you just never know. I gotta be extremely careful here not to get any of the internal components wet while I'm doing this change here. We'll clean and dry this one here off. But we are good to go, heading back to the abandoned railroad tracks. I'm still gonna take a look around here to see if I can find the geocache, but not really my top priority, just kind of a secondary little fun thing to do if I could locate it. But let's head back out. Found all kinds of buckeyes over here too. All right, we are back in the game and heading out. I know it's supposed to be right in this area though here. And I thought it was on, or excuse me, right below a tree that butted up against the abandoned railroad line. And see, this is old fencing too that's just been discarded. I don't know what exactly this is. I think this might be a boundary marker marking the west end of somebody's property. But if you know for sure, let me know in the comments below. Still no sign of the cache yet. Time looking for the geocache, I already found another shotgun shell completely used, but I'm not locating the geocache. It seems like it's either been buried in the mud from all these floodwaters, or somebody is taking it. So for the moment, the rain has stopped. It's looking really nice out. Actually, let me switch over to the iPhone real quick so we can get a little bit better footage. Those are bullets, or where bullets have hit. I don't know what it is, but someone's been using it as target practice. So as you can see, like I said, the rain has stopped for the moment, and a lot of the snow is already melted. Supposedly it's supposed to start up again, but who knows around here if it's actually gonna follow the weather report or not. But we're gonna keep an eye on it and keep trying to get out and document it and study it, see exactly how it plays out this year. All right, back to the car, and I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to this latest episode on 539 Productions. Again, if you haven't checked out my second channel, My Story, make sure to click that link in the description below. If this is the first time you're seeing 539 Productions, make sure you don't forget to hit that subscribe button here and turn on those notifications. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next adventure.